It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Going with spin now.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yes.
Plays it nice and late. Might beat them to the third-man boundary.
In the end, a very simple shot. Lets the ball come onto the bat and cuts it away for 4.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Richardson coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Catch it. Yeah.
They'll get at least 1. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
So that's the 3rd wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yes.
A couple on offer here.
It was just a little bit wide, well picked up and guided nicely down towards third.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and guided it easily down to third.
Yes. Nice one.
Scott got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Brilliant diving stop.
That was a desperate dive. Every chance that was gone without it.
Catch. Yep.
Great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Hammond, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the southern end.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Perfect technique and placement.
It was lovely footwork. A great shot, a glorious shot actually, to get back and play it like that.
Catch it!
Super piece of timing.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Absolutely nailed it.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right armour is coming into the attack from the media centre end.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away. I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Way on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Gone. Played all around it.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Right on. Yes. No!
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Way on.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Hammond has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Nice.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Nice one.
Scott shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. Nice shot.
The short ball is picked up early. Not the best delivery, but it was certainly a very good shot to dispatch it.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. Plenty of wickets in hand coming into the final over. May as well go for broke. Got that away nicely.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Catch it!
Great shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Get on!
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6-wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Gone, another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Yes!
A real beauty, just times it so well.
Good return, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Super shot.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. And that's the end of the innings. The Demons have been set a target of 250 runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have it.
That's a fantastic win, maybe a bit closer than they would have hoped, but a win's a win, and they rightfully celebrate.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game, and join us again real soon. We're live this afternoon from Dhaka Stadium. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Thanks, Mike. Always a pleasure to sit alongside you. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions, and it's pretty apparent, even before you take a proper look, that they'll be looking at batting first on... Certainly a coin toss to win. You'd have batted every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Certainly feels like there's a lot of runs in the wicket.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
Right.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Great shot through the gap.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Right on.
Drives and misses everything.
Yeah.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Great shot. Great timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. would have been really happy with that last shot. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Jamieson, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Edged it. Loud appeal. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
No!
There'll be one run here for them.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Beaten on the drive.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Ngidi from the north end.
Bit of a wild delivery. I would have been calling it a wide, but the umpire lets it go.
Well ball.
A little late on that, no runs scored. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Well ball.
Ngidi with a superb delivery. Got them coming forward looking to drive, but can't manage to catch the edge.
Super piece of timing.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Ngidi shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Wait on.
Out!
Yeah!
Caught!
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Good shot. He's found the gap.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Great bowling.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Wait. Yep. Keep up, keep up.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Well bowled.
Sibley got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
Ngidi with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Catch.
Couldn't have played that any better.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Catch it.
Well placed. Should get a single. Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected. Oh, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Yes.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Nice shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Yep. Yes, bowler!
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh. Yep.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Strike bowling.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That one does the trick. Big in-swinger, and they can't keep it out.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Peterson is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Strike bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot. Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
A miserly over is completed, just one off it. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Strike bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one. just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
Try bowling.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Well bowled.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Well bowled.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that. That was just too good.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs. Finds the edge. Confident appeal. Could it be? And taken by the wicketkeeper. Brilliant bowling to get the edge.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Well bowled.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Try bowling.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Nicely played, perfect timing.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. Quick onto that in the infield.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Try bowling.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning. No interest in that one from the batter. Abel will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Catch.
Yep, great shot. At least one on offer. Out!
Yeah!
What a catch!
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
This could be out.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Yeah.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Up and over the top. There's always more room in the air. One bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Wait.
Thought
Yep.
it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Bowler's end.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap. This should be close.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield. Needs to be on target.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep. No.
There's a run here, surely.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go on to the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yeah.
There'll be one run here for them. Patterson ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yeah, mate.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Waiting.
Caught! One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Chance to run 2.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Going with spin now.
Yep.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yes.
They'd look for a couple here. A couple on offer here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Right on.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Hunt comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpire's called a wide.
Yes.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Hunt takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Right.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Beaten on the drive.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. Just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep. Yep.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Finds the fielder with that shot. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Yes.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes. Yeah, mate. Yes.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch. The innings wraps up with a very defendable total. It will need some good bowling. It certainly won't be the easiest total to chase. The openers are coming out to begin the chase. A few early boundaries will help settle things down.
That always looked like a total that would be tough to defend.
Good evening and welcome to everyone. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself.
Probably the easiest decision a captain has to make. Both sides would have wanted to bowl on this pitch, and the openers will really need to concentrate.
Scott into the attack now from the north end. Scott from the north end.
That win never looked in doubt from very early in the match. It's been a great performance and a deserved win.
Not sure which way this match was going at first, but it ended up being a pretty easy victory. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you soon. Good afternoon and welcome one and all. You join us for this 2020 match between India and New Zealand.
Perhaps going against conventional wisdom here, maybe they can see something we don't. But they'll want to be right about that, or the bowlers could be set for a long day.
Players look ready. The umpires... Edge, there's no one there, could go down to the boundary.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Saudi shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Couldn't get it through the field. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
End of the over. 8 off it. India are none for 8. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Yep. No!
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Drives and misses everything.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Waiting. Wait on.
Over. India are none for 9. Ferguson coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Full through the offside. Easy as you like.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Yep. Picks the gap perfectly.
Straight through the line of the ball. Right out of the middle of the bat.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Yep. They'll get at least one.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Super shot that.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Williamson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beaten on the drive.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch. Was able to leave the ball comfortably. And that's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Nice shot.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive. Just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Yep. Great shot through the gap.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Fantastic catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
11 runs added there. India are 1 for 37.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Oh, yes, nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Into the gap. Nice shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. Oh, that looked nasty.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Ferguson has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Really good shot there. Good shot. It's found the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. A couple on offer here.
Wait there.
Doesn't beat the infield. Needs to be on target.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Massive edge.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time. And with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
We've reached the end of the fielding restrictions. There'll be changes to the field, I imagine. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. Quick onto that in the infield. There's a run here, surely.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Oh, yes, nice bowling.
Ferguson with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Opened to face the bat to find the gap, deliberately so, and managed 4 runs.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Steered away nicely, let the ball do all the work for them. Nicely played for 4.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Wait on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
9 runs added in that over. India are 1 for 67. Sodhi, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Gill shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Huge edge.
Gill was maybe a bit too eager. The ball wasn't really there to play that shot.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Gill didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. Eight runs added there. India are 1 for 75. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Finds the edge. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
That's the over. India are 2 for 81.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. Catch it.
Nicely
Yep.
played, perfect timing.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
It Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Wait on.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
This batter really is the key now, picking up the boundaries when they need them. Just the sort of thing the team needs.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Wait. Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Yep.
And that brings up the half century for the
Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half century.
Yep.
End of the over, 8 runs coming from it. India are 2 for 98. Saudi coming back into the attack. Great shot.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Boundaries are flowing and need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. Ball is in.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Neesham, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. They'll get at least one.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. India are 2 for 117.
Yep.
Edge. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Picks the gap perfectly.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yep.
Drives and misses everything.
Yep.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
India weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers. A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
Nisham shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yes, nice bowling.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
10 runs added in that over. India are 2 for 138.
Out! Caught! That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Needs a direct hit.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
8 runs added in that over. India are 3 for 146. Thick edge.
And that marks the end of the match. India have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way.
Always looked like that target was just under par, and so it proved. Chased down easily, great batting and a deserved win.